Jake. This could destroy Jake.
Jake.
My son?
Well, teenagers are pretty sophisticated these days.
He's 10. Look, this is just until things settle out. A couple of days max. She'll come to her senses.
Sure, that's what women do. Look, you can have the guest bedroom. I'm gonna go get you some sheets.
That's okay. I brought my own.
You brought your own sheets?
I like my sheets.
Okay. Good night.
Wait. We hardly ever talk to each other.
What do you want to talk about, Alan?
I don't know. I was named Chiropractor of the Year by the San Fernando Valley Chiropractic Association.
Okay, good night.
Hang on. What about you? What's going on with you?
Well, Alan, there's really not much to say. I make a lot of money for doing very little work. I sleep with beautiful women that don't ask about my feelings. I drive a Jag. I live at the beach. And sometimes, in the middle of the day, but for no reason at all, I make... big pitcher of margaritas. I take a nap out on the sun deck.
Huh. And scene.
Okay, that was one way to rip off the odd couple.
Well, thank you.
Before we critique the scene, I want to take a step back and talk a little bit about comedy as a genre. Why don't you guys sit down? What separates...
Oh, yeah.
What separates comedy from drama? Is there in fact a separation? Marge, just hold on a second.
Sorry.
Should we as actors even acknowledge a divide between the two forms? Human beings cry, they love, they fear, they laugh, they rage. Which of those things is more important, more worthy of their intentions than the others? The answer is simple. None of them. They're equal. Which means we don't play comedy. We don't play drama. We play the truth. If you cast in a comedy, perhaps a sitcom, and there's a joke in your script, you don't play the joke. You play the reality of the moment. If there's laughter to be had, it'll take care of itself. You don't need to help it. In fact, helping it is the worst thing that you can do. Yes, Martin?
What if the joke stinks?
It's not your concern. You're providing services as an actor, not a critic.
Right, but you can help it along. Like, you see them make funny faces or they make a comedy noise or to help it.
No.
Huh? That doesn't seem fair.
She was recently promoted to night manager.
No kidding.
Yeah. She goes to AA meetings during the day, sells yoga at night, and I couldn't be more proud. Next step, rescue her son from Scientology.
Next. Hey,
I brought you a new customer.
Madeline. Hi, Phoebe. What can I get you? I'd like a cup of strawberry with all of the fixings.
Make it two, except vanilla and just M&Ms.
Phoebe, is there ladies room here? Not officially, but through that door and on the right. Oh, thank you. I'll be right back. There's no light and there's no paper, so just use your phone and take this. Hey, I was planning on visiting Mom this Sunday. Would you like to go with me?
You going to the cemetery?
Is she somewhere else?
No, I'm just surprised. I didn't think you cared that much.
Yeah. Turns out I do. I need to make amends for being such a shitty daughter.
How do you do that? She's dead.
I don't know, Dad. I'm just doing what I was told to do in order to stay sober.
Yeah, okay. I'll go with you.
Great. Thank you. And congratulations on getting back together with Madeline. She's awesome.
Yeah, she is. Phoebe, I would like to apologize for being so angry.
What?
When you were growing up, I was angry a lot. And going forward, I will try to be better.
Thank you. Apology accepted.
I'm glad, thank you. And please, don't forget the M&Ms.
Alright.
That's so fetch. Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not gonna happen. And see.
Okay, good job. Before we call it a night, I want to introduce a new student. Everybody, this is Martin Schneider. Okay. Martin, we have a tradition here at the Kaminsky studio. The newbies are given a few minutes to tell us a little bit about themselves, why they're here, whatever you want, really.
Okay.
Martin, from the stage.
I should come down there? Oh boy. It's really a tradition?
It is now.
Ooh. Hi. Hello? Students? As you heard, my name is Martin Schneider. Actually, it's Martin Lester Schneider. Hey, maybe if I become an actor, I'll just be Martin Lester. Not so ethnic. Grew up in New York, Syosset, Long Island. I taught high school history and English right here in LA for a long time. And I just recently retired and fell in love with Mindy. I don't know how that happened, but thank God it did. And there you go. That's it. That's not it. I should probably mention this. I recently had a heart attack, which scared the shit out of me, to be honest. I really thought I was gonna die. But as you can see, I'm still here. The crazy thing is, nothing really changed. I'm still doing what I've always done. I just go around pretending everything is okay. Everything's good. I don't think it is. After a couple of weeks of moping around the house, Mindy said, just put on some clothes, go do something. I said, what? She said this. So here I am. I'm taking an acting class. Instead of sitting home wondering what the hell I did with my life. Because I don't know.
Yeah?
Oh, good. And I owe him an amends, too.
All right, well, I'll leave you to it.
Hi, Mom. Guess who? I wrote a list of all the things that I did that I'm sorry about.
Can't wait.
All right. Let's see. When I was like 8, 9 years old, I asked you and Dad for a baby brother, and you said maybe the stork would bring one.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to wait for a stork, so I took a safety pin and I poked a bunch of holes in your diaphragm.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm really sorry.
Okay. What else?
When I was 13, I gave Cousin Jeffrey a hand job at his bar mitzvah. That was before he was gay. Took forever.
Who is she talking to?
I'll give you one guess.
Oh, look at you, multitasking.
I really think she's gonna make it this time.
Well, I hope you're right. Listen, I guess we should talk about Madeline.
What about her?
Well, are you okay with it?
What do you think made it happen?
You're kidding.
When you love somebody, you don't want them to be alone.
And all this time I've been racked with guilt.
That's good. That I like. I'm proud of you, baby. That was very brave.
Is there anything else I can do to make amends to you?
Yes. Make amends to your father.
Oh, I don't think I'm ready to do that. He's not gonna take it as well as you did.
Give him a chance. He might surprise you. Oh, she's done. Give her a hug.
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. His car's here, so that's reassuring.
How is that reassuring?
He's probably just taking a nap or making out with his gal.
Making out with his gal?
Well, let me say he's fucking that divorcee, because I'll say it.
No.
Oh, God.
Dad! Dad!
Cindy!
What?
So, was that helpful?
I think so, yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
If I feel like Mom's still around, like she's looking after us.
I do.
Yeah. It's weird. She's dead and somehow I feel closer to her.
It's tricky that way.
So listen, I really need to make amends to you too.
That's okay. You were a monster, now you're not. We're moving on.
Please. It's part of the program. It's how I stay sober.
I don't see why I have to be punished, but okay.
Thank you.
One question. How's this going to be different from all the other times you made amends?
This time I'm going to tell you everything. The complete truth. We'll need about 2-3 hours.
You're gonna need stitches.
No, just a band-aid.
This is not a boo-boo. Get in stitches.
How the heck did you fall?
I don't know, I must have stood up too fast and got dizzy.
Thank God I came over. Knew something was wrong.
just little scratches. No need to overreact.
Overreact? You passed out for who knows how long and then answered the door looking like the Passion of the Christ.
Calm down. Just a scalp wound.
Well, so was the crown of thorns. Not the occasion for jokes. All right. Hey, why are you taking Marinol?
That's just my acid reflux.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
The only reason I asked is that's what my mother took when she had cancer.
What for?
It's some kind of synthetic pot. It's supposed to improve the appetite.
Really? Well, it's also for acid reflux.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Who cares what you think?
Let me see that.
There's a call for.
As needed for appetite.
Hmm?
What is this?
It's a antacid.
Dad,
Okay. It's for my appetite.
why? What for?
I have a touch of lung cancer.
What?
No. It's a small lesion, very treatable. They caught it early.
Why didn't you tell me?
I don't want you to worry. You got enough on your plate with this clown.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay, well, we're taking you to get stitched up and then you're coming home with us.
So why would I do that?
Because you're not well and obviously can't be here alone.
Why not?
What if you fall again?
I won't fall again, and I sure as hell am not going to live with my daughter and her boyfriend.
Sandy, we got plenty of room.
You stay out of this.
I'm staying out.
I'm not arguing with you. Pack a bag and let's get going.
Don't talk to me like I'm your child.
Why not? You're behaving like one.
You want to take me to get stitches? That's fine. But then I'm coming back to my house.
You're staying with us.
Make me.
Martin, say something.
He was pretty clear about me staying out of it.
All right, let's go to the emergency room.
I'll take my car, and I'll meet you there.
Get in my car.
Fine. And I'll Uber home.
That was so badass.
Whatever.
No, whatever. I was turned on.
All right, I divided everything into 3 groups. The first group is everything that I did or lied about that are kind of silly, basically no big thing, but definitely wrong.
Okay?
The second group is a little tougher, still small stuff, but I have a lot of shame about.
You feel shame. That's encouraging.
And this last group are all the things that I swore I'd never tell you. You know, your take to the grave items.
So we'll work our way up to those?
Yeah, start off easy.
Sounds good.
Okay, you ready?
You have the floor.
All right. Remember that big bowl of change you kept on top of your dresser?
Yeah?
I stole from it for years. Not a lot. 50 cents, a couple dollars. Just enough so that you wouldn't notice.
That was you? I thought it was the maid. You know I fired her for stealing?
Well, no. But remember, I was only a little girl.
You realize what you've done? Luciana had to go back to Guatemala because I wouldn't give her a reference. You know what's in Guatemala? Death squads.
For maids?
Whoever looks at them sideways.
Okay, I think you may be overreacting.
Because of you, I might have blood on my hands.
Dad, it was literally nickels and dimes. I used it to buy candy.
All this time I thought I did the right thing. I thought I was justified.
Well, is it possible that she might have stolen other stuff?
Jesus, this is the easy pile? What's in this one? Ethnic cleansing?
Yes, I was wrong.
Okay, who's next? Margaret, weren't you supposed to have something for tonight?
Yeah, Lane and I were gonna do a scene from Doubt, but he's not feeling well.
I have a little laryngitis.
A little, you sound like Andy Devine. It's not important. Lane, as soon as you're better, the stage is all yours. Meantime, Margaret, come on down. I'll do it with you.
Really?
I workshopped the play in La Jolla. I think I can manage.
Okay.
Bring the playbook in case I have a senior moment.
By the way, I got the Andy Devine reference.
Oh, thank you.
Very clever.
Okay, the confrontation scene between Sister Aloysius and Father Flynn.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what happens. Whenever you're ready.
I can't do this with you.
Why not?
Because it's you.
Oh, Margaret, it's my sincere hope that one day you're gonna walk into a set or a stage, find yourself acting opposite Meryl Streep or Robert De Niro or,
Vin Diesel. Little known fact, he was the voice of the Iron Giant.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
The point is, all actors are nervous. All actors are insecure. You just gotta trust that you did your work, you're prepared, and then you go with God no matter who else is in the scene with you.
All right.
On your own cue.
You can't distract me, Father Flynn. This isn't about my behavior, it's about yours.
It's about your unfounded suspicions.
That's right. I have suspicions.
You know what I haven't understood through all this? Why do you suspect me? What have I done?
You gave that boy wine to drink, and you let him take the blame.
That's completely untrue. Did you talk to Mr. McGinn?
All McGinn knows is the boy drank wine. He doesn't know how he came to drink it.
Did his mother have something to add to that?
No.
There's nothing there.
I am not satisfied.
Well, if you're not satisfied, then ask the boy.
No. He'd protect you. That's what he's been doing.
Oh, and why would he do that?
Because you have seduced him.
You're insane. You have it in your head that I've corrupted this child by giving him wine, and nothing I say will change that.
That's right.
But correct me if I'm wrong. This has nothing to do with the wine, not really. You have a fundamental mistrust of me before this incident. It was you that warned Sister Jane to be on the lookout, wasn't it?
That's true.
So you admit it.
Certainly.
Then what is it? What? What did you hear? What did you see that convinced you so thoroughly?
What does it matter?
I want to know.
On the first day of the school year, I saw you touch William London's wrist. And I saw him pull away.
That's all?
That was all.
But that's nothing.
This morning, before I spoke with Mrs. Muller, I took the precaution of calling the last parish to which you were assigned.
But what did he say?
I did not speak to the pastor. I spoke to one of the nuns.
You should have spoken to the pastor.
I spoke to a nun.
That's not the proper route for you to have taken, sister. The church is very clear. You're supposed to go through the pastor.
Why? Do you have an understanding, you and he? Father Flynn, you have a history.
You have no right to go rummaging through my past.
This is your third parish in 5 years.
I have not touched a child.
You have!
You have not the slightest proof of anything.
But I have my certainty. And armed with that, I will go to your last parish and the one before that if necessary. I will find a parent, Father Flynn. Trust me, I will. A parent who probably doesn't know that you are still working with children. And once I do that, you will be exposed. You may even be attacked, metaphorically or otherwise.
You have no right to act on your own. You are a member of a religious order. You've taken vows, obedience being one of them, to answer to us. You have no right to step outside of the church.
I will step outside the church if that is what needs to be done, though the door should shut behind me. I will do what needs to be done, Father, if it means I am damned to hell. You should understand that, or you will mistake me. And see. I forgot I was acting.
That's called acting. Okay, that's it, everyone. See you next week. Thank you.
Please don't give up. You can beat this.
That's
help is on the way.
You gotta be kidding.
No, she got you a 3-year subscription. Hey, you can fall and call to your heart's content. It's no extra charge.
I don't want this, Martin. Why not? It's for old people.
Sammy.
I don't want it.
Okay. All right. So I'll have 2. But I would like to extend the offer again to come live with us.
Thank you, and I would like to say again, and a fucking chance.
Because you have your pride.
Yes, because I've got my pride.
Pride goeth before the fall, Sandy. And if I'm not mistaken, you fell.
The doc said that was because I was anemic, and as long as I take my iron supplements, I should be fine.
Please take the fucking necklace.
Did Mindy put you up to this?
Please take the fucking necklace.
Tell her from me that I'm fully capable of taking care of myself.
No. I'm going to tell her I gave you a very persuasive argument, and you needed more time to think about it.
Okay, fine. Now, if you excuse me, I'm making dinner for my lady friend, which I couldn't do if I was living with my daughter and a cardiac patient boyfriend.
Oh, nice. Yeah. At least when I go quick. You linger. Yes, well.
Really? I didn't know you having a freckle there.
Oh yeah, it was a weird shape, so my dermatologist burned it off with a laser. You know, to be safe.
Can't believe I never noticed it before.
I don't know what to tell you. When's the last time you had your eyes checked?
A couple of months ago.
Well, we're getting older. Things happen fast.
Guess so. Ooh. Can I help you do anything?
You can pour me a glass of wine.
You got it. When did you learn to cook?
And I was a struggling actor in New York. Couldn't afford to take a girl to dinner, so I had to get creative.
So chicken piccata got you laid?
Chicken piccata, coq au vin, linguine and clams.
It's actually pretty smart.
Well, we'll see if it works tonight.
Sandy? Sandy! Dermatologist? You're a fucking lawyer.
Now do you think you should live with me?
Get my eyes checked. Things happen fast at your age.
Barton, go to his house, pack up his clothes, his toothbrush, whatever he needs, and bring it to our place.
No, I really think this is more of a family issue.
Here, go.
Martin, you touch my stuff and I'll kill you.
Okay, now you're testing my love here.
When were you going to tell me you had cancer?
I don't know, never.
Why?
Who wants to be with a guy who's got cancer?
Well, who wants to be with a guy that lies all the time?
Well, lots of girls.
He's not wrong. Just stay.
I get why you wouldn't want to live with your daughter in the ponytail, but why come stay with me? I got plenty of room.
Thank you, I appreciate the offer, but I like being in my own home.
What about your propensity to, how shall we call it, swoon?
Is that a problem? I just have to take my iron supplements.
You know those cause constipation.
Well, I got supplements for that too.
Your stool turns black.
I like that. It matches my mood.
You're being foolish. I'm not just offering you a home. I'm offering you companionship.
What we got right here?
Yeah.
It's enough companionship for me. More than that, I feel like I'm in a bad sitcom.
Or classic literature.
Anything.
We sit in my living room. We wait for someone who never shows up instead of Gary Marshall and Samuel Beckett.
Well, thank you. I'm staying in my house.
Fine, good old shit charcoal briquettes. Not my business. What are you doing?
What?
You're in a fight for your life. You're eating Cheetos.
Oh, leave me alone, will you? I enjoy them.
You know who else enjoys Cheetos? Cancer.
And you wonder why I don't want to live with you? Hey, take it easy.
Shut up!
Anybody in charge of this brat?
You know what? Leave it alone.
Wait, hang on. Hey, you need to pick all of this up and put it back.
No!
Don't tell me no. Clean up this mess. Ow! God damn it. Hey. You need to calm calm the fuck down.
Get your hands off my child!
Well, you get your child under control.
Sandy, please walk away.
I'm calling the police.
I'm calling the police. You know, the psychopath with a can of Pringles at me.
Walk away, Sandy. Come on, walk away.
My husband is a lawyer. We're gonna sue you.
You see this guy here? He's a lawyer, and he's sorry you're gonna assault me.
Entertainment lawyer contracts mostly.
You sue me, I sue you. Let's see who wins.
What's wrong with you?
Madam, your child.
This isn't over.
Don't make any more kids. You're bad at it.
Come on.
Let's believe that. If I acted like that when I was a kid, my mom would have slapped the snot out of me.
So, in comparison to yesterday, when we didn't have a single one freeze, we're 0 for 2.
I would never dare to say this to a woman, but I'll say it to you. I think the medication you're on is causing you to be able to premature fashion.
Baloney.
Change of subject.
Please.
The partners in my agency have offered to buy me out.
Really? How much money are we talking about?
Well, I couldn't tell you the actual number. You're too frail. But I will say, I'm entertaining it.
You gonna retire? I thought you said that was a death sentence.
It is. Without a purpose in life, men like us are 2 or 3 Clive Cussler books away from the grave.
I happen to like his books.
That's fine. Just read slow.
So, if you retire from the talent agency, what's your purpose?
Honestly, I believe the next step for me is the journey inward. The spiritual path.
So what, you're gonna go into some ashram in India?
Maybe I will. We'll see. There's an old saying that when the student is ready, the teacher arrives.
And you think you're ready?
I do.
And the teacher is...
I'll know him or her when I meet them.
Cool.
Yeah?
Really? I hope you find the answers you seek.
Hey,
I've often thought that this world is just a dream that God is having.
you're not the teacher.
Well, you're not ready. Hey, Mindy, what's up? I just picked up some groceries on my way home. Yeah, I remember what the doctor said. Norman's driving me. He is. She doesn't believe me. Say something. You're such a dick. I swear he's driving. Sure, about half an hour. Can I ask what it's about? Okay, well, I'll see you then. Huh.
What?
She wants to talk to me, but won't say about what.
You don't think she wants to marry old man Shitty Pants?
You joke, but that would make me very happy.
Sure. You'd have a son-in-law you could beat in a foot race.
Oh yeah, they're gonna love you at the ashram.
You're home.
Why? What's happening? Anybody interrupting a robbery?
No, but I do have a surprise for you, Robbie. Come say hi.
Hi, Grandpa.
Robbie!
It's so good to see you.
Good to see you too. What are you doing here?
I came to visit.
I thought it was Persona non grata.
You were, and so was Mom, which is why I left the church.
Really? You quit the Scientology?
Yep. I decided I no longer wanted to be part of an organization that would keep me from you guys.
Isn't it great, Daddy? We're family again.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Your father was okay with you quitting?
Oh, you didn't hear? He dropped his body a few months ago.
He dropped what?
He passed away, Daddy.
Oh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. His work in the MEST universe was done.
I'm sorry, messed?
Matter, energy, space, and time. We call it MEST. But there's no reason to be griefy. Greg is a fully exteriorized operating fate. If anything, his meat body was holding him back from fully mocking up his postulates.
Are you following any of this?
Greg's dead. Robbie's home.
Don't tell me. You guys are getting married.
What?
Marty, you have my permission to marry my daughter.
Hey, stay out of my life.
But you said you wanted to talk.
It's not about getting married.
I did ask, Sandy. Believe me.
Martin, not now.
So you did propose.
Oh, yeah.
titanium knee and everything.
You had that operation? Everybody I've talked to said it's a godsend.
Oh, totally worth it. Are you thinking about it?
Now, for my hip, there's days where it's just a...
That was my knee.
Excuse me. Can we talk about your crappy joints some other time?
Just one more thing. The worst part is the rehab, but you gotta do it.
Painful.
Excruciating. But they had me up and walking first day.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
Oh, come on.
He's all yours.
Thank you. I'd like to make some changes at the studio.
Sure, what do you have in mind?
Well, I'm thinking of bringing in some working actors to be like guest speakers.
Okay. What would they speak about?
You know, the basics, scene work, auditioning, finding an agent, the nuts and bolts stuff.
Isn't that what I'm doing?
Well, kind of, yeah. But, you know, you have all these things on your plate now. I thought it could be a good chance for you to take a breather.
What makes you think that I want to take a breather?
I don't know if breather's the best word to use with the lung cancer.
I got this. Dad, you're exhausted. You've been missing class, and when you do make it to class, you're a little erratic.
Oh, bullshit. I named one time I've been anything less than 100% professional.
Other day with Lane,
You was my brother, Charlie. You should have looked out for me a little bit. You should have taken care of me just a little bit, so I wouldn't have to take them dives for the short end money. You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am.
I gotta stop you here.
Why?
Do you have any idea what you're doing with your hands?
What about him?
You're, flitting. The character you're playing is a boxer, a longshoreman. These aren't the kind of guys who openly, flit.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
Really? Okay, can you follow this? Rock Hudson, Raymond Burr, Tony Perkins, Van Johnson, Cary Grant. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, even Marlon Brando, he dipped his toe in, but they never put their predilection on screen.
Are you saying being gay is a predilection?
Is that word against the law now? Am I going to PC hell because I said predilection? Or should I said, hankering? Hankering for dudes.
I don't care what kind of medication he's on. He's being a cunt.
I was trying to help the kid out.
that kid was so upset. He went in the bathroom and punched a hole in the wall.
Good.
How is that good?
Means he locked his wrist. None of this.
Okay, we're going.
Hey, you know what? I'll call my guy, see if he knows a good hip guy.
Martin.
I'll come.
I'm the only one that teaches in my studio.
Well, it's not your studio anymore. You give it to me.
Martin, have a little help here.
Please let me choose, okay?
So you are not your body or your mind. Those are things that you have, but they're not who you are.
So who am I?
You are pure thought, spirit. In Scientology, we use the word theta, which is the Greek symbol for life.
Theta.
Right. And you are a thetan.
Thetan. Well, I've been called worse.
Okay. I gotta get to work. You guys gonna be okay?
We will be fine.
Good. I can't believe my little boy is home.
Love you, Mom.
Love you too.
Yesterday they didn't open twice either.
I'll see you later.
You know, your mom's doing great. You should be very proud of her.
I am. She made amends to me. It's one of the reasons I'm home.
Good. So explain something to me. You say you quit Scientology, but it sounds like you still buy into it.
Oh, I do. The technology developed by LRH is amazing.
LRH?
L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah, of course, like LBJ.
Right. It's the organization that I walked away from. They've gotten off purpose.
I get that. That's why I quit the Elks Club.
Grandpa, what if I were to tell you that you could be free of all your past pain, all of your loss and suffering that weigh you down and colors how you see the world.
I would say, what's the catch? Because there's always a catch.
And you would be right to be cynical. But what if it's true? What if, freed of our past trauma, our full potential as spiritual beings is restored? What if we discovered the truth of who we are? Immortal beings. We're smarter, wiser, more joyful, more loving than anything we could have imagined.
That sounds pretty good.
It's better than pretty good. It's fan-fucking-tastic. And I know this because I experienced it myself. And that is the only test for truth. Is it real for you?
You're a really terrific salesman.
I have a terrific product.
Excuse me. Sandy, can I call you back?
Mindy is using my health as some kind of lame excuse to take my studio away from me.
What? That's terrible. Listen, I'm a little busy right now. My grandson's turning me into a Scientologist.
What?
Yeah, I think maybe he's the teacher.
Norman, don't do anything stupid. That's a brainwashing thing.
Well, maybe my brain needs washing. I'll talk to you later. Now, as an immortal spirit, would I have any dietary restrictions?
What do you mean?
Well, can a thing eat pastrami? Because I miss it so much.
Hey, Lisa, hi, it's Sandy.
I know. Look, I'm kind of busy right now. Can I call you later?
Yeah, sure. I just needed to vent.
Well, I'm happy to listen. Just let me finish up here.
What you doing?
Well, to be honest, I'm trying to sell my house.
What? Why?
You know, with Matthew gone now, there's no real reason for me to stay in LA.
Well, what about me?
What about you?
Well, I thought we were,
We were what?
we were, good.
I'm looking to clear double what I paid for this house. You're gonna have to do better than good.
Oh, well, you want to get married?
Really? You're throwing a Hail Mary pass?
Did you catch it?
No. I'll call you tomorrow.
You want to get married? What is wrong with me?
You know, when I was driving over here tonight, I was thinking, what can I tell you guys that would be really
We have had it on camera for the last, 20 minutes that we haven't had an internet issue. And magically, just magically, huh, Pig?
Lewis and Kate Blanchett don't have a book of secret tips. But what about Sandy's book?
Did you already buy it?
Yeah.
Then don't worry about it. I mean, sure, there are little tricks you learn along the way, like how to pace yourself so you have something left when the camera gets in close, or who you should suck up to on set. For me, it's the lighting guys. You piss them off, you wind up looking like turkey jerky. But those are just things you pick up. There's no art to it.
Yeah. You smoked a lot of cigarettes in the movie I, Tonya? About the skater? Were those real?
No, they were clove cigarettes.
Clove. Wow. I gotta say, so convincing.
Thank you.
It really...
Anyway, what you need to stay focused on, the real key to success, isn't doing the work. I'm sure you've heard that a lot. Doing the work. But what does it mean? What is the work? How does an actor bring their character to life?
Sandy says character development can happen from the inside or from the outside.
All right.
Isn't that nice? What I do is start with the